This fragrance is not Valaya. This fragrance is not Delina. Hello, beautiful besties. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Cheraye. Welcome if you are returning. Welcome back. Girl, guy, get in here. We have got to talk about the new release from Parfums de Marly, the new launch, Palatine. If you want to hear my thoughts, my opinions, because you know I am here to spill the tea and so much more, please continue to watch. I cover fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, all things fancy and fabulous. So if that sounds like your vibe or you just stop what you're doing, take 2.5 seconds and drop me your scent of the day because I love knowing what you're rocking. And also go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Come over, say hi on Instagram because I typically spill all the tea over there first. All right, without further ado, we're jumping right into this video. Okay, you guys, so you know I have a quick 2.5, so I went out, smelled the fragrance. I could not get my nose on it fast enough. I heard from so many of you way before it even launched, oh my God, Cheraye, did you hear there's a new fragrance? There's a new fragrance. And I'm like, oh my God, is it really? I haven't heard anything. Then I started seeing the shades of purple. I started to see it on their website and I was like, okay, there is a new girl guy coming to town. Could not wait to get my nose on it and I'm not gonna hold or keep you, we got it. Hello, okay, so let's start with the box and the color because the color is so gorgeous and I'm not really even a purple girl like that, but oh my gosh, the color is so gorgeous. This is what the bottle is looking like. It looks just like all the other bottles. I did go to the Parfums de Marly event they had in Beverly Hills and I did get my bottle engraved. I got it engraved on the back in gold. It does say dreams come true. I am a girl living out her dreams. Hello somebody. And then in the front I got my initial C on there as well. Okay, so let's get into the juice. Before we get into the juice, allow me to tell you the notes. In our top notes we have mandarin bergamot, we have pear. In our mid notes we have violet petal, like lavender, a floral bouquet, and then down in the base notes we have some sandalwood, patchouli, it's musky, it's creamy, it's vanilla. Oh my gosh. So I kept hearing, and I have to stop this right now. Does it smell like Valaya? Is it taking Valaya from her throne? I'm not holding you. It does not. This fragrance is not Valaya. This fragrance is not Delina, and they don't smell anything alike at all to me, in my opinion. This is a beautiful floral bouquet type fragrance. If this makes any sense at all, the color of the bottle matches exactly what it smells like. It smells like the beautiful color purple and more of a bouquet flower, but then down in the bottom, creamy vanilla sandalwood type way. I'm gonna break it down. I first went in store, here's my 2.5, and I sprayed it just right here on my wrist. Just sprayed it right there. I left out, I only did 2 sprays. Let me show you what I did. Let's get into the bottle. It looks like the other ones. It has a tassel. It's beautiful. It's Parfums de Marly. This is our sprayer here. I've already been playing with it because I told you guys I had to play with it, use it, wear it, and then I will run it back to you and tell you my thoughts and opinion. I did just like this, but I sprayed it here. And in the beginning, when I first sprayed it, I got very like soapy, fresh, clean, just light. I got a lighter fragrance. And like I said, I only sprayed 2 sprays. So we went out, we did some shopping. And so then, you know, about 2-3 hours, I would say even later, I went back in and I wasn't really able to smell it at all. It was very faintly, if I even smelled it at all. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, it's not it. I'm like, I can't even smell it. I'm not really smelling it. So I went back in, after I had been shopping a little bit, I went back in, we had time. So I stopped back by the event, went back in and I sprayed it heavy. I was there. I think I have some footage. I'll insert some stuff here. It was going around. Yvonne was talking about it. He had already presented by this time. And so I said, I'm going to spray it really heavy. So I sprayed it extremely heavy all over this arm, all over the top of my hand. I said, I want to see what it's giving. I need to see the longevity, the versatility, the sillage, the projection. Like, what is this fragrance delivering? Not a bark. No, not a bark. Purr. Not even a purr. It was more like a whisper, like you could smell it. You know it was there. It was kind of close to the body, not a skin scent, but it kind of sat close to the body. It just wasn't loud. It wasn't in your face. It didn't like call your name. It didn't arrive before you got there. It didn't leave well after you stayed. So I came home, took a shower, did all my things. It was the next day. I was talking to all of you over on the gram. So if you're not following me on the gram, hello, pause the video and come over. And I was telling you guys, I'm doing my wear test right now. So I got out of the shower, put all my creams and, you know, concoctions on, and then I sprayed this all over my body. And that's when it changed for me. I told you I was building it up. I was going somewhere. That's when it changed for me. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm sitting down on the couch, getting all caught up on my shows because I've been outside. Hello. Anyways, yeah, so I'm getting all caught up on my shows. And I am down there and I sprayed it like, a person who had been like, heavily sprayed. I wanted to really smell it. So I did 10, 20, 25 spray. It's my fragrance. I can spray it how I want. And I did. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So then I took it over to my guy and I said, smell this. And I did just like this. He's like, oh gosh, okay, just throw it down my throat. But I really needed him to smell it. And he was like, oh my gosh. Like, that's good. Is that the same fragrance from the other night? And I said, yes. He said, what did you do differently? I sprayed it heavy. So I sprayed it heavy, you guys, as I was sitting on the couch. Dare I say it? Maybe 2 hours in, it began to purr. I would say this. This is my advice to you when it comes to Palatine. I am going to say, if you love blind buying, I got a link right here in the description box. I'm gonna put it in there. Just go ahead and buy it. I'm also gonna put a link right here on the screen. So if you just want to shop with me while you watch the video, thanks to our friends at YouTube, you can click right here and shop and buy it right there too. But if you were saying, I need to know, I'm gonna encourage you to get a sample. And if you cannot get a sample, I'm going to encourage you, hello, can I ever talk? Go into store, play with it, spray it on one side extremely heavy. Be careful now. Spray it on your other side as you would normally spray and see what it gives. This is a fragrance that must be experienced. I kept hearing from you, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I don't like to speak out of turn without giving something its proper like wear test. Like, I need to know it was not a love at first sniff. It was not like a bad scent at first sniff either. It just didn't do to me what Valaya or Delina did to me, for reference of what I mean when I say a love at first sniff. This is a beautiful fragrance. I definitely think it's worth a whiff. I definitely think you should get your nose on it. Another question you might be asking, well, where would I wear such a fragrance to? I feel it could be worn year round. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. I will say you will need to spray accordingly. I really feel it could be a signature scent. I feel that it can be worn anytime, anywhere, any place. Do you get a sexy date night vibe from it? Is it date night approved? Whew. My date nights I take serious now. I need something. And you guys, another thing, this is coming from somebody that likes a hot, heavy, in your face, shut it down, arrive before I do. Give them something to talk about after I leave. I'm that girl. So those are the type of fragrances that I'm typically drawn to. Those are the type of fragrances that typically move me, that like transport me, send me somewhere. I need a little bit of oud, some leather. So I'm coming from a place of that, and I'm still saying it's a good fragrance. I do say get your nose on it. But would you say it was date night worthy or date night approved? I'm gonna say if it was a first date. If you didn't want to do too much. You guys do know that I give dating advice over on my Instagram, right? So the bestie that reached out and said that you was finna, this wouldn't be the fragrance that I would tell you to start with. This would be something I would say if you're getting off the plane and you're going in for that greet and that hug. This is something that would be like, oh, okay, it's comforting, it's creamy, it's silky, it's milky, it's rich, it's inviting, it's nice, it's pleasant, it's pretty girl, pretty guy, foo-foo, la-la, a little bit even. If you followed that, hit the like button. If you didn't, no need to worry. It's okay. Just smash a button. So yes, that's what I would say. It's a first date, meeting the parents. I feel pretty. I'm going out to brunch. I'm going to lunch. I'm going to church. I'm going to work. That's what I get from this fragrance. Another question I was asked was that, does it compare to Parfums de Marly, Delina La Rose? If you notice, they both have the see-through bottles, transparent, right? You could see through the bottle. However, Delina La Rose is a bit frosted. If you can see there, it's not as transparent. It's a bit frosted. This is completely transparent. I was told to mix these two together, and I was trying to mix them together, but if you notice, there's nothing left. It's gone, you guys. I used the last little bit of it in August. It is gone, guy, girl. That's why I was going into Parfums de Marly too, to re-up and buy another one. So yeah, so that happened. So I mixed what little bit I have left with this, and oh my gosh, it's so good. So if you have Delina, if you have Delina body cream, if you have, I don't know about Delina exclusive, I didn't mix it with that, but Delina body cream, you can mix this with it, and it does up the ante just a little bit more, and it smells so super good. Then the purring started, then the barking started. Delina La Rose, Delina exclusive, Delina, and Valaya are my most complimented fragrances from the house of Parfums de Marly, hands down. I have not really worn this out side to tell you what the compliments are doing or what they're giving. I will be playing with this for the rest of the month. You know how I do. I find something that I love, that I like, and I want to spill all the tea. This is my first impression, initial opinion, and these are my thoughts on it. It is a beautiful fragrance. It's worth a whiff. It's not Valaya. It's not Delina. This is Princess Palatine. This is Palatine, I should say. If you are a person that doesn't want to be so in your face or so loud or, you know, extra as I am with your fragrance, this may be perfect for you. Fragrances are very subjective. They are different on every body, every skin type. So I can only give you my thoughts. These are my thoughts. If you blind buy it, please let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. If you've smelt it already, if you've got your nose on it already, I want to hear from you. I want to know what your thoughts are. I know on this channel, we all really love heavy hitters. I know we like the hot, heavy. I know how we do. This is not that. You can spray extremely heavy and get it to project and last and give off a more of a sillage, I should say. But this isn't what its initial is when you go in with that 1 or 2 dabs of a spray. That's not what it's giving off. I will say that this, in my opinion, from the house of fragrances that I like that are so bold and in your face, this is a lighter fragrance in my opinion. It is still beautiful. It is still gorgeous. What does it smell like, Cheraye? It smells like a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Down in the base, it gets creamy. It didn't really change up that much on me at all. I will be honest. What I sprayed it as 4 hours later, 2 hours later, it was still giving off the same scent. I did not notice the scent to change, to evolve, to turn into something different. Not on my body chemistry. It did not. It pretty much went on how it was and it stayed there just when I sprayed it in the initial of the video. I'm smelling it now. Girl, I've been talking a lot. 14 minutes in, and it's still giving off the same scent. I will say that the creaminess is down in the base. It's the vanilla, it's the sandalwood, it's rich, it's milky a little bit, but not really milky. Please don't take that too serious. It's not like that kind of milky. But it has a little bit of creaminess to it, maybe from the vanilla, I don't know. But that's what I'm getting from it. It's definitely worth the whiff. I will play with it a little bit more and I will definitely be putting it in a countdown video, so look for that. If you have any questions that I did not answer, please feel comfortable to come over and DM me on Instagram. I see them a lot faster, or you can always leave them here in the comments section. If you want to shop this fragrance and pick it up, it is retailing for $375 and that is for a 75 ml. All of the information will be linked in the description box below. I love you like I love cooked food. I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Congratulations to my favorite perfume house, okay? And that is Parfums de Marly. Yes, you guys, they surpassed Chanel. Hello? Well, I don't know. Should I be really saying that? I don't know. Okay, they're at a tie. You know I love Chanel, but Parfums de Marly, they have my heart. So congratulations, guys, on another one. I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, but definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye, guys.